Hello again and welcome to Dubai Fafa.
I remember this candy. It was a firm favorite of our childhood. It was something that wasn't always readily available because you had to know where to go to get it. And that was the beauty about it, because once you found the place to get it, you were just frequently looking for the change from your mom's bags and purses. Please don't say you didn't do that. Just so when she says she's going to buy the tin tomatoes, wherever it is, then you just buy one bit, two bit. Oh, no, they call it mobile. Very see, actually. Yeah, so once you now follows the person now family. So, what? And say this way, into one has a bit my wadi. Into a if you have a mamma on property, never the be married. Cannot borrow that dollar for 4 me. I mean, the coins I got a quick, but don't buy fly, alone a buy floor. Look over my backlog and a buy for bulk or then stop your apple. If you are me cheating, into me up on worker, you may have a buy coins, me up with me, Anthony up me up got me door warm, me up buy me condensed milk, now me up toffee, alone a dollar, but no matter.
Thank you again if you're joining me for the part 2 of this. So of course I did show you how to make the normal condensed milk toffee or caramel candy, may I say. Now today I'm going to show you how to make this beautiful moist and soft version. Absolutely, you need to watch to the end to find out exactly what I do. My secret ingredient, as per the previous video, is using lemon or lime, but I prefer to use lemon for this because lime is stronger in a way. Now if you're getting your lemon, ensure that it's on wax and it's organic, because you want the best, and the best way to get the juice out of your lemon is to massage it, and then when you cut it in half, it's so easy. When you just put a little bit of pressure in, the juice just comes out beautifully. Anyway, let's start. So as per the previous video, I did melt my coconut oil. You can use your butter, but I prefer coconut oil because that's the flavor that I'm infusing into this mixture. Now to that I'm adding my condensed milk. You can get your tin condensed milk from most supermarkets. They're readily available, or you can pick one up online. Absolutely. Now I'm going to maintain a medium to low heat because I'm going to evenly cook this. We're looking for that texture. We're looking for it to just be so. So I've been doing this for about 10 minutes. It does take a lot of stirring, as I've always mentioned, or I've mentioned in my previous video. So you've got to be patient with it, because if you want something done nicely and perfectly, you've got to take the time to do it. All the shabu shabu thing, you end up doing shabu shabu, you end up with a shabu shabu flavor. And I don't do shabu shabu flavor. It has to be infused, it has to be I say, when you taste it, one will say, yes, this is in Dubai Fafa flavor. Now, of course, when you do add the coconut oil, it allows you to mix it nicely without it sticking to the bottom. And even if it does, all you just do is constantly stir and it comes off just nicely. So once that's done, I'm now adding 2 tablespoonfuls of my lemon juice. So all I've done is increase the amount of lemon juice that I'm adding. You can add this at the beginning or you can add it just now. And I'm adding it just now. And you can see it's browning and it's just perfect. The beauty about this is once you actually get it to the stage, it becomes softer. So you're just cooking it a bit further to ensure that that moisture escapes as well. And that lemon sharpness also goes away and the caramel flavor overpowers it, which is the most important part. So I think now my caramel is ready. Now what you need to do is grease some foil with your coconut oil or butter if that's what you're using, so that I'm going to be transferring this beauty into that. So I've prepared one here already, as you can see, and all I'm going to do is transfer my caramel mixture now into it, and you can see how nice and runny it is. Look at that beauty. It's you, exactly. And whilst it's actually hot, what I'm going to do is manipulate it. So I'm going to scrape everything off because, of course, in my kitchen, there is no waste. Absolutely. Look, it comes off so nicely. Absolutely, because it's nice and soft. So it gives you a lot of time for you to manipulate it into any shape that you do prefer. So all I've done is just add a little bit of the coconut oil to the back of my spatula, just to allow me to shape it just this way. You can do whatever way way it is, but this is easy, and what I'm going to do is allow this to rest. So that it firms up, because this is nice and soft now. So you can go about your thing, but it takes about 30 minutes for it to just firm up nicely. And that is exactly what I'm talking about. So after 30 minutes, I can see it's firmed up just so. And now I'm going to transfer it to a greased surface as well. So yet again, I'm using my coconut oil. You can use your butter to grease it. And I'm turning that over. And look, it's still soft and nice. Now, of course, you do need your sharp knife when it comes to this, because, of course, you want to cut it through and it's nice. But then again, if it has that rustic shape, who cares? You've gone through the hassle of making that beautiful soft caramel. Nobody's going to arrest you. You know what I mean? Look how nice this is. I told you, this is not the other. Look how it's so nice and soft. Yeah, very gentle to the teeth. Absolutely. And the flavor, you can be creative. If you want to include some vanilla extract, it's good. You notice I don't mention the essence because that's more of a chemical. It's best to use the vanilla extract if you're doing so. You can also add some coffee if you choose. But I do like this caramel with a hint of coconut in there, and you've got that lemon thing going through. So now it's time for you to shape it, and you can see it's still nice and soft. Absolutely. And just ensuring that I just cut into my preferred shape. Yet again, as I said in my previous video, you can be creative with it, but with this I'm just leaving it this way because I'll be using some grease-proof paper to wrap this, because of course it's soft. If I leave it in an airtight container whilst it's soft, it will stick together. So yeah, that is my thing. So yeah, look at this. I told you this is not any other food. Oh, this is in Dubai Fafa. But even, look, can you imagine? This is an Umude edition, okay? So can you imagine you've got this nicely, freshly baked tea bread. And you see how it's nice and soft here. Then you smear this caramel into it. Nice. So what's now called a beam can. Definitely not a healthy thing, but yeah, equally fun thing to do. So I have got my grease-proof paper that I've actually cut into little squares, which would allow me to wrap it into little candies. And as I said, this is a great way to gift this present to anybody. And your kids would love to wrap this. Absolutely. You can get the greaseproof paper online in most supermarkets as well, or any specialist baking shop. Definitely. And that's it. That is the Chewy caramel candy. Namdashapato ayuum. Una. In I call like in Dubai Fafa. Buddy in Dubai Fafa. Now I'm doing my catches so I can take some pictures. So everything is just strategically placed as I always do. You know what I mean?
Have enjoyed this episode, please don't hesitate to share this with your family and friends, most definitely. And try the recipe. Tell me your feedback, constructive feedback, of course. No negativity allowed. I deal with negativity while I was cooking to myself. For negativity, with a chunk, keep it to yourself. I don't need it. You need it. So bye. Anyway.
How would you know you are tuned in to the right channel? Of course, it's in Dubai Fafa, cooking at the right temperature, infusing flavors, all natural flavors. Of course, I promised you 2019 I was going to challenge myself and challenge the channel. Thank you guys for your support so far, and I hope you continue to support this channel. Yes, now don't forget I've got amazing snacks as well. You've got this recipe of this adakwa ozowe. It's a must try. Yes, the recipe is on my YouTube channel, plus there's adunle, these corn sticks, which are just gluten-free and equally gorgeous. Yes, now if you'd like me to take you onto that nostalgic lane and do that whole ice cream thing, our childhood ice cream as well, just leave your comments below. As usual, I'll be leaving the list of ingredients and measurements on my blog in dudubyfafa.blogspot.com. I'm on Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook as in dudubyfafa. So do pass by and say hi, as I always say. The next recipe will be this beautiful eto, which I did mention in my previous video when I made the fanti. And of course, I'll be serving that with an amazing crispy fried chicken sauce. Oh gosh. Yes, of course. You don't want to miss a thing. So you need to click the subscribe button if you haven't done so yet, and especially if this is your first time, and click that notification button so you do not miss a thing, so you're notified of it when it comes up. Until next time, take care of you, be nice, be beautiful, and guess what? I love you for you. If you're ever going to change, as I always say, change for yourself and everybody else. Peace.